Hey everybody, welcome back. AGT time, sort of. Results recap thing. I'll get to that in just a second. I just want to apologize. This video came out a day late. Wednesday night, our air conditioning broke down. It was like, over 80 degrees in the house. And Thursday, we had to get a new one in, and they were working and making all kinds of noise. And the time I had before I had to go out and go see Suicide Squad, literally they turned it on right before I had to get in the shower, so yay. Anyways, it's back. I'm back. I'm sorry about that. Sometimes shit happens. What you gonna do? I do my best to stay as consistent as possible, but, sometimes things are just completely out of my control. So anyways, let's get into it, right? So we're gonna do the results show for week 2 of the quarterfinals. And man, this sucks. We're not getting any more AGT for like 3 weeks, which I'll rant about at the end for certain other reasons. But man, these results, I don't know what was up. We were way off in our predictions. Just about everything. Ultimately, we're pretty happy with the results, how they ended up, but man. So anyways, the show started off, and we had a lot more of Simon bugging Mel, because, from the live show, when he was just really giving her all kinds of shit, and just, I don't know what was up, but something was really off with him that night. That's more like the Simon I'm used to remembering, as opposed to the nice Simon we've been getting. And then I wasn't sure, I just got some jokes written down. Not jokes, but funny things I noticed written down. I'm not sure which was bigger, Mel B's earrings or her hair. And it's weird how the judges for the results shows get fresh clothes. They don't have to wear the clothes from the night before, but the contestants have to wear the same clothes from the night before. I just always found that to be just kind of fascinating and slightly odd. But other than that, let's get into it. So we had the bubble acts, and it was Katie Lynn, Sal Valentini, shit, whatever his name is. Actually, you know what, on there. Valentinetti, whatever, Sal. The singing pizza and throw wings. Now, that was pretty surprising, especially a guy like Sal. I thought he would be going much further through. The other two, I guess, not terribly surprising. But quite honestly, I think we had, let's see, the ones we had all agreed on were throw wings. No, hold on, that's I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. We didn't agree on any. Mike and Mary had Ryan and Amber Lynn on the bubble. Mary had Sophie Dossie, I had Stephen Brundage, and Mike and myself had Victor Cree. We thought they'd be on the bubble. Totally wrong, so right away, any of our predictions for Duncan save and Judge saves out the window. But those are the harder ones to predict because it's hard to even predict who's on the bubble, obviously. So anyways, that's who the bubbles were. Then right away, we were all wrong. We were all wrong with the saves, what I just told you. So in the first round, they had Sauce and Victoria come out and the Clairvoyants come out, and as soon as they're like, the one who's going through, it's the Clairvoyants. Yeah, we're not surprised by that. All three of us had them as we wanted them to go through, and we predicted America would send them through. However, Sauce and Victoria, all three of us wanted them to go through. Sadly, we didn't predict them going through. So actually, we kind of got that right. Then they quickly went into round 2, which was Victor Cree and Stephen Brundage, and they were both winners, so cool. We all three had Victor Cree going through. Mike and Mary had him being voted through by America. I had him being saved by the judges, so I was wrong there, but happy to be wrong in that case. And Stephen Brundage did not go through. No, that's right, they were both winners. So Stephen Brundage, let's see, I had him as wanting to go through because it's slim pickings to pick 7, and then I also had him as America voting him through, but I also had him getting through as the Duncan save. But anyways, he did go through. I was the only one right about that with the America part, not the Duncan save part. All right, then we got the Fits in the Tantrum performance with the Illuminate. Man, I was underwhelmed. I really like that song, I really do, but he was having trouble hitting some of those notes. I think he might be a better studio singer than a live singer, so that was a little bothersome. Plus, the Illuminate stuff wasn't that impressive. Even Mary was saying it wasn't that impressive in our little chat thing. But I don't know. I felt like they needed a darker stage to perform in or something. I don't know. It didn't do it for me. I was underwhelmed and sad about that. Then they did the judge school bit where Nick went and talked to a bunch of school kids about trying to train them to judge. It was all right. It was cute. It had a couple of moments. I just felt like there was a lot of potential there that could have been a lot funnier. But me, with that kind of stuff, I'm much more darker humored and all that. So, maybe it's just a little too PG for me. I don't know. Not that I'm looking for him to go in there and cuss at kids or anything. I don't know what I wanted from it. I'll admit that. So, that's on me. But it just didn't quite work for me. So then we got around to the third round, and it was Flip, Sophie Dossie, and Ryan and Amber. Now, surprisingly, only one went through, and surprisingly, it was Sophie Dossie. So, I guess America really likes her. I'm kind of surprised with the Ryan and Amber thing. I really thought Bloodlust would have kept them going through, but I guess since they failed horrendously, nobody wanted them to go through. So let's see, did we have any of those? Flip. Myself and Mary wanted Flip to go through, but none of us predicted that they would, so we were kind of right on that. Sophie Dossie. So Mike wanted her to go through, and Mary had her as the judge save, but none of us predicted America voting her through, so we were actually all pretty wrong about that, except Mike getting what he wants. And Ryan and Amber, let's see, I think, yeah, none of us wanted them to go through. Myself and Mike predicted America would vote them through, and Mary said they'd be a Duncan save, whereas Mike said they'd be a judge save. Well, we were all completely wrong. But you know what? At least I don't have to watch the show like this anymore, so that's always a good thing. So then we moved into round 4, and this one was a bit of a shocker for me. We had Callista and Moya, the singers. Now, Callista won, so over Moya, that was kind of surprising to me. I do think Moya had the more profound voice, but I guess Callista, and I mean, look, her sob story, I'm sorry, I feel bad. That's a terrible thing. I'm glad she's a cancer survivor. I'm not knocking any of that stuff, but man, she really leans heavy on that story, even in her song choices, and I think that's really what's pulling her through. So it's working. I mean, she's winning the game, so, but whatever. Anyway, so none of us cared for her to go through. We all agreed America would send Callista through, so at least we got that right. But Moya is kind of surprising. Mike and Mary wanted her to go through, and Mike said America would save her, would vote her through. So they were all wrong there. Bummer. And yeah, so wow, we were very, very, very off. So now we get into what the Duncan save was and the judge save. So the Duncan save was Sal, which is good because I do, he's grown on me. And the more I think about it, the more I think that's true. Because like they keep voting through these kid singers, like somebody like Katie Lynn, which was the judge save, and they did a split vote again. Mike predicts that they're doing a split vote. Mike or Mary, I don't remember, both maybe. Both predict they're just gonna split vote the entire quarterfinals so that the America votes it. Anyways, Katie Lynn got through. Now ask yourself this, you're going to Vegas. What show do you want to see? Do you want to see a Sal, or do you want to see a 12-year-old country singer? Even if you like country singer, it's Vegas, man. Like, go see her like at a fair or a festival or like a concert place. But like if you go to Vegas, you want to see somebody like Sal. Like that is Vegas to me. So I don't know, they're both through, but that was just the kind of thought I had, is like, why do they keep voting through these child singers? Nobody goes to Vegas to see child singers. They go, there's always exceptions, I'm generalizing, but usually you want to see magic, or you want to see dancing, or you want to see spectacle, or you want to see comedy, or at least you want to see a Vegas-style musical act, like a Wayne Newton kind of thing, or a Sinatra, kind of Sal kind of thing. But I don't know, those are just my personal ramblings. I could be totally wrong. But essentially, that's what went down on the results show, and that's essentially how we compared to it. Not very well. We're getting a little bit better, though, with our charts and everything about keeping track of all this. Still got to figure out if we actually want to try and do a live stream on one of these and like do our drinking game that we've been working out, because I think that would be kind of fun, but it's kind of hard to do drinking games on weekdays when somebody like Mary has to go to work, the next morning. But if we can figure out in time, maybe she can get to go in late or something. I don't know. We're going to try and see what we can do. But anyways, there you guys have it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Do you agree? Do you disagree? Were you as shocked as we were? Are you happy about people that did or did not go through? Let me hear it down in those comments. That's what that comment section's for. Let's geek out about it. You can also hit that thumbs up button. Give me the thumbs up of encouragement. It's always nice to be encouraged. Subscribe if you're new here. We do all kinds of fun, nerdy, geeky stuff every single day on the Eric Butts channel. And of course, share with your friends so we can all geek out and nerd out together, because that's what we like to do here, man. Just have a good old fun, happy time. And other than that, if you want to help support the channel, you want to get more content, you want to help see things grow faster around here, you can check out my link to the Patreon channel down below. You might like it, you might not, no pressure. I just like to let y'all know it's out there. Alright guys, well again, sorry this one was a day late. I try to keep that from happening, but every once in a while it has to happen. And with that said and done, I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys later.